Welcome back. This is Black Knight again with World of Tanks hide and seek event. This time we're going to the map El Halouf for the second part of this video string. We're actually starting with 5 videos now. There will be 4 players hiding, which will be on the background, and the one player that will be seeking will be in the middle of the screen. The seeker is driving the KV-1S. It is another player from DoubleDutchClan, and he's actually doing quite good in the whole game. And now we're actually at the moment where we'll all be scurrying around and looking for the best spot to, find ourselves to hide. And right after the start we see players moving 2 sides, and actually at some point the player in the lower left corner is thinking, where are the other ones going all? Am I doing something wrong here, or are they all knowing something? And he decides, let's just turn around. And you see Black Knight has YOLO'd down the ridge and is now actually tracked at almost in the water, and there are other players following him already. They what he can do, I can do too, and they will find their hiding spot there, they hope. Now Black Knight has found his spot, and the LTP we saw earlier in the corner, bottom right corner, has actually stopped moving, and he's thinking, I'm just gonna YOLO here and do nothing anymore. The Chaffee in the upper right corner has found its spot, and he's actually thinking like, the others are having a nice time down there. And T49 is still looking for a way to hide his tank, but he can't figure out anywhere else to go now, so let's just YOLO down into the water and give away the positions of the other tanks nearby. Now the KV-1S has seen that the 2 minutes of hiding time are over, and he's going for the search. He's driving actually straight to the tank that drowned, and you can't blame him for doing so, because he actually heard us all say like blub, like, oh, he drowned, and now now we see him lying there, oh shoot, we made a mistake. So now he actually spots the first tank. He saw the other one lying in the water dead already, but he is spotted. And he takes the shot and kills it. So now he's trying to see if someone's down here, and the others still aren't moving any and hope not to be found. And no one's down there, so he figures, let's turn around and see if we can find someone else. In the meantime, we see that there are 3 different spots our players are actually hiding, and one is completely on the other side of the map. Bottom right corner is actually totally in the corner of A1, where you can't really see anything because of all those bushes. Sorry for the cough. So our KV-1S actually decides to go to the reef, to go up and Yeah, we'll see what happens when he gets there. And he's actually almost halfway there. And he's about to spot the first player that actually hid itself. And there it is, he spotted him. So, you can see he spotted the Chaffee. He actually didn't know the Chaffee was there, so he actually was surprised. He has to go around to kill the Chaffee, but the Chaffee is going to YOLO down those hills because he was convinced he was spotted, and the others said, yeah, well, you're spotted, and to take the matters out of hand and give him some room, let's just YOLO down that hill. And yeah, there he goes. Yeah, there he goes. He's actually driving still, and he's dead. So, three players left. Two are actually hidden. Two are actually hidden, and there's one. Yeah, well, he's not hidden, but he's just so far away that the KV1S didn't spot him yet. So the KV1S just drove to the Chaffee position and is thinking, well, if there are two down there, maybe there can be a third. So there he goes. And look at that. There is the T18. Well, he spotted him, but now he has to figure out a way to, yeah, deal with him and, yeah, not die in the process or get stuck in the process. You'll see that yeah, he won't have a lot of trouble dealing with it, since, yeah, he spotted him and the person has to suicide at one moment because there are still two persons left. So, to be fair, the T18 will go into the water in a moment. But for the fun of it, he just shot his track off twice. Oh, he hit it again. And let's take another oh, he took another shot, did 12 damage, and yeah, well, the KV1 has used its repair kit and moved off. Now the T18 crashed into the water, or is going to crash into the water. Yeah, there he goes. And is drowning itself. But just for the fun of it, let's drive further in. And yeah, he's dead. That's over. So there are three players left now, one seeking and two hiding. Actually, if you can call it hiding at one of those. So he's off the hiding spot of the Chaffee and now moving up. Actually thinking, yeah, well, if they can be stuck there, there should be other places. And yeah, there are a lot of places you can hide around there. There are also a lot of places you can't hide around there. And he's actually looking at all of them. And actually doing a thorough job at finding everyone if they're there. Now he went up the hill and saw no one. He's close to bushes and nobody gets spotted. He actually goes behind the rock to see if there's nobody there, although he already had them in their proximity spotting range. And now he actually spots the LTP. There is not a player there, and he's just standing on the hill and thinking like, yeah, I think I'm standing right here and hope I'll be discovered last. But he got shot. Almost last person alive, but there's one smart guy on the other side of the map. And he's actually going quite fast now, knows that there won't be anybody close to this. And yeah, just thinking like, yeah, there could be one on the mountain on the other side. Actually on my spawning side of the map. So he's moving to that position, and while doing so, going close to some bushes, so there won't be anything left to scout around there. So now he actually is going to get spotted in a moment, but because of all those bushes it will take some time. And yeah, he's spotted. Below the right bottom corner you can see he's spotted, and he actually spots the target in a moment. If you just see what happens, he's driving away and he's getting shot at, and he spots the target and doesn't notice he's spotted anyone, so he just drives on, goes around the mountain or the hill and thinks, yeah, he should be up here. And then he suddenly thinks like, yeah, he was there, but how didn't I see that? Wait a second, I did see him. So he's up there and thinking, I did see someone. I did spot him. And yeah, the other guy was like, yeah, I did shoot him. I don't think I'm spotted. So because none of them have sixth sense, they wouldn't know. And the other guy didn't actually notice him until the very last moment. So, and he actually found him now and rammed him, and that was the end of this hide and seek. Well, there will be a funny moment now. It's actually a good hiding spot if nobody knows you could be down there. And yeah, I'm YOLOing down again. Being as funny as I am, I just thought, yeah, I can do that on the other side too, and don't take any damage and move down. Yeah, I actually tend to get stuck a lot in hide and seek, but that's the point of it. If you don't get stuck at a good point, then there's no fun in the whole event. Hide and seek, then you just should not be actually playing it. Yeah, well, it's more fun if you stay put somewhere in the bushes at the corner of the map, but always look there. Eventually you will always be found there. And I thought, yeah, I'm in a good position there, but actually I moved on later. Oh yeah, now it is. I'm actually looking now. He will be spotted here, I thought, if he comes by that way. So I moved down. Like, yeah, I'm still going to be spotted. And eventually I got stuck. I couldn't move anywhere. And yeah, well, he couldn't spot me anymore from the other side. So I was safe. Not really on my tracks, but I am safe. So this is the end. Hope I'll see you next time. And goodbye.